Hi guys, it's Monica Fabbio, and I am standing here in front of the Austin Club. It was formerly known as the Austin Opera House. This was a cultural center in Austin. We even had in 1899 a presidential speech here by candidate William Jennings Bryan. It is the most highly designated historical building from both the state and federal level, and we will meet you inside. Hi everyone, it's Monica Fabbio, Cooper Sotheby's International Realty. Thank you for joining us on the American Dream Show. Got a special guest today. This is Craig Castleberry. He is the CEO and founder of Quorum Public Affairs, Inc. Been doing it for 24 years and running. He's also worked for 2 governors and has been a part of 15 Texas legislative sessions. This all ties into my desire to bring y'all the finest news and fab properties and fun events and football and fine arts and fueling others, which is charity, food and wine. We are in this beautiful historical building downtown Austin. It's currently the Austin Club. It was formerly the Millet Opera House. Tell us a little bit about it, because you've been in this building quite a bit.
Yes, so the structure was built in 1878. Many years ago, and we actually formed the club in 1949 and moved in here in 1980. And so it's a historic building, one of the most historic in the state, frankly. We love the building. We actually, the Foundation for the Preservation of the Millet Opera House actually purchased the building recently, so we're committed to upholding this historic value and designation. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a beautiful building that's housed. It's been a roller skating rink.
Yep.
It's been a home of conventional parties and graduation parties and all kinds of events.
Yes, and the state capitol.
And
in one session, when the other building, Old Capitol, burned, they moved in here and held the session in this on the second floor in this very building.
Wow. Well, 1878, that was a long time ago. Austin's changed a lot. I think population was about 10,000 people back then, mm-hmm. and now the city of Austin's about 1 million. We've seen a lot of change, a lot of growth, and I know that you've got your finger on the pulse here in Austin and how that's affected. Give us a little history on the growth and how it's affected.
We are now a destination state, no doubt about it. And I think, we're seeing all this in-migration from California mostly. They double the next state. Florida, Illinois, New York are all moving in. 160 a day here, 1,000 in the state per day. I think we have a policy climate, getting back to my business, really built for growth. We can largely sustain it, but we're going to have to look ahead to the future to make sure that we have infrastructure, for example, to make sure we have roads and stuff that can accommodate these the new people coming in, mm-hmm. and other things. Their Texas 2050 coalition is looking at to have a little bit of vision toward that.
So tell me a little bit about that. I've heard you've told me about the Texas 2050 coalition. What is the purpose of it? What is it doing?
We want to keep Texas the best place in America for business and families over the long term, and mm-hmm. so we want to look ahead and frankly not be California to some degree, mm-hmm. in terms of policy. And they're driving people out. We're welcoming them here, but we also want to focus on education, workforce development, innovation, infrastructure, those main priorities, mm-hmm. so that Texas students can fill the jobs that we're creating and companies are coming in. Let's keep those jobs here at home.
Well, it's a great place to live, and I know that you also, I'll brag on you a little bit, 2 things I think are interesting, that you were actually the one who started the concept of grassroots policy.
Yeah, lobbying, well, in Texas at least.
In Texas, okay.
We'll take that.
And you're a screenwriter.
Yes.
And we have the Austin Film Festival coming up in October, and that's going to be, it's always a fun event here, and you've actually won an award with your screenplay, right? Best screenplay.
Best feature, yes, one of those. Yes.
Well, that's a whole nother topic, and we're going to have to come back in October, but I want you to be a part of that because you've got definite experience in that area. So
well, the legislature will play a role in that, making sure we have a robust and dynamic film and creative industry in Texas and in Austin.
And this building, by the way, I know that they've filmed some television and film here. One being, was it The Sun, AMC with Pierce Brosnan, and
Texas Story.
The Coach Royal, I think they had a scene.
It's a Freddie Steinmark movie. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yep. So We will have to come back another time, but thank you so much for joining us.
Sure.
Thank you for your
Thanks for
time.
having me.
You are welcome.
appreciate it.
And it's back to the studio. This is again Monica Fabbio, Cooper Sotheby's International Realty with Craig Castleberry. We'll see you next time.